Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a long time no see. Sorry about not making videos in a while. I was going through school to get my CDL. Tomorrow I'm just going out to drive for a little bit and stuff. And then Sunday I should be able to take my test. And then hopefully after Sunday I'll have my CDL. So maybe I'll be able to do some cool like on the road videos or something like that, depending on what job I get. I don't know. That's down the road. That's just speculation, but that's what's been going on with me is I've been doing some life changes and stuff. I'm by no way getting rid of YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. Matter of fact, I would say me going out and getting a different career is to earn some more money so I can continue to do this. So just so you guys are aware or in the know of what's going on. Words and stuff are hard, especially when you've not done this for a while. Anyways, I thought I'd have some fun today. I'm going through watching Computex, and man, the content is just like coming out today like crazy. Today's the 6th of June, and it's going out like this. So unfortunately, I'm not able to watch everybody's stuff. I have to like pick and choose, and I'm trying to spread it out evenly for people because I feel bad otherwise. I'm weird like that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the AMD and Intel stuff going on right now. So first, Intel, they show 28 core, they say is 5 gigahertz. Turns out from Gamers Nexus and all of these other guys, they were using like a phase change or chiller or some type, but maybe it was like, from what I saw, it looked like it was in a cooler, so maybe it was like an AC unit chilling it or something. I guess like a chiller and a phase change is the same thing, right? I don't know. I've never done it. But it seems like it was just a normal server part. And that's kind of been my complaint this whole time, is it just seems like when Intel is like playing the core game with AMD, they're just taking the server parts that they have and disseminating them down to the desktop space. And then that gets into a whole other things, like they're going on back and forth about their E-Pain with the core wars, where just a couple of years ago we were like on quad cores. And I like PC hardware, but I've never been that much of an enthusiast to go crazy with like that. And I don't know why. I know a lot of people love it, but guys, please tell me, like, when you go for like a 32 or a 28 core processor, what's your workload like? What are you doing with this? I had a friend, Lance, tell me that he was doing a lot of 4K stuff and that would help him in code. And I guess the program he's using is like, basically he's using Handbrake from what I understand. And encode video from Handbrake at 4K. It does take up those extra cores, does use it. But I'm having a hard time understanding what, like, let alone a 16 core. Like, I kind of thought to myself, like, a Threadripper would be cool because then I can run something like Ubuntu or some other distro Linux and then run Windows strictly in a KVM, pass through my GPU through that, and then use Looking Glass to capture that window in OBS on Linux. And in that way, I don't have to worry about these Windows updates and all this other BS or whatnot. I just run Windows 10 and run my games, and that's the end of it. It's just an image. Something goes wrong, just boom, fixed. But that was the only way I could think of using a 16 core. I have no clue how to use this 32. I don't know what I would do with it. When you get into a mini core count, it's just basically a server part at that point, isn't it? I mean, you're just running VMs. Do you guys run a lot of VMs? What's the workload you're doing? I'm trying to understand. Or be honest with me. Are you just getting... Do you want these like 32, 28 cores just to say you have 32 or 28 cores? Because everything I know, that actually makes your gaming experience worse. Matter of fact, I know people are on the 16 thread that they have to go to whatever it is, like legacy mode or whatever. So it basically shuts one of the CPU cores off and just goes to a single CPU core on Threadripper. So basically it's like a Ryzen 1700X or 1800X. It's just I have a hard time understanding it. And I love what AMD's just kind of throwing the shade at Intel recently, and Intel's just trying to scramble and figure out what to do about it. But it's just I don't know. I have an 8 core now, and I can't figure out how to max it out. I mean, I guess I can in coding and streaming, but I guess you could make an argument at least for a 16 thread. If you're a streamer, you could possibly, and you don't have much bandwidth, like internet-wise, you could possibly make your stream look a lot cleaner. Hell, even at like the max bandwidth of like Twitch, like 6 megs up, you could still do like higher, you know, you could slow down your CPU encoding on the CPU profile preset and make it technically look cleaner. But most people are watching on 1080 screens and they're watching this little thing here. I also heard somebody tell me 4K streaming. I don't think 4K streaming is going to be a thing anytime soon. 4K encoding, yes, for stuff like YouTube, so you can do 4K content and capture to YouTube. But I just don't think Twitch is going to be anywhere near to where they can do it. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it. It's cool stuff. I still like Threadripper because I just think like loading that CPU into that TR4 socket that I have is so cool. It's just like click, click, screw in. It's neat. But and as a PC enthusiast, I understand that. I've honestly only ever had, as far as I can remember, 2 machines that I would consider like state of the art at the time. Even like my first PC was like a Pentium MMX 200 megahertz processor, and I got that thing like at the beginning of 1997, if not tail end of 96, and that was a processor that came out in 95. And I know it was right before Windows 98 launched because it came with Windows 95, and in 98 launched and we upgraded it. But even when I was in the Army, I had like a Athlon XP that was kind of dated at the time to play my games. My last couple machines, they were like AMD A10 APU that had been out for a little while. I was on Haswell. Haswell would have been more state-of-the-art if I didn't have my Gigabyte motherboard problems for such a long time. And that RMA took forever, man. It took forever. But yeah, it's just like, and then after that was Devil's Canyon for a little while. And I could actually top out Devil's Canyon. I saw a need to go from a 4-core to an 8-core. But yeah, 32, man, I just don't know what I'd do with it. Let me know what you would do with it down in the comments. I hope you like this ramble. I'm just trying to figure out what their thinking is here. It's for the average consumer, because I can, even though it's like a, you know, for like the top tier guys, still, what are you using 32 or 28 cores for? That's just insane. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys, most other YouTubers are gonna tell you, hit the subscribe button, you know, hit the little bell right next to it. You can do that if you want. I don't think it's gonna help me much right now. If you really want to see the next video, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Cell Processing, or you can join the Discord. I'll put a link down below and I'll post when I put new videos up. So anyways, guys, let me know what you're using these things for. Have a great day and peace.